What's going on, guys? Welcome to episode 13 of my career mode here in Aller Mobile. And we are here at Hockenheim for the 13th race of this first season. And as you can see, I'm already on the first flying lap for Q1. And after the first sector, we are down 40,400. And now we will come to the hairpin, to the slowest turn on this track. But we brake a bit early. Hopefully this doesn't cost too much time. And now we'll come to the middle sector, middle part of the track, into the final sector, and just because we brake too late, we're down nearly 8-10. And now through these two fast turns into the steering section. And now the final two turns of the lap, and when we will finish the lap, we will be in P1. Pole position after Q1, but we still have two qualifying sessions to go. So now in Q2, on the flying lap, on the beginning of the lap, and the curb caught us, and then we spun out, and the AlphaTauri clipped us and spun us onto the gravel. So first lap got deleted. Now trying it for a second time, and again a driver behind us. Now we'll finally get the first turn. And purple first sector. Finally we got it. But now the Mercedes makes a dive bomb and squeezes us off the track, and the time gets deleted again. And now for the third time we try to get to book in a lap. A McLaren comes out of the pits and squeezes us off the track, and we again get the time deleted. So trying to set a lap time for the fourth time. Can we now finally set the time? No! We spin away after turn 1! What's going on today? For the fifth time we're trying it now. But the tires are now really dead already. And we run wide again through turn 1. This first turn is really difficult. And now for the sixth time, can we now finally book in a lap? At least turn 1, and we nearly spin out again. But we this time can save it. And now we'll fast forward to the end of the lap. Coming out of the final corners, and we spin out again. I think I'm not going to start a new lap anymore, because the tires are too dead and the time is over also. So no time set in Q2, and for the first time in this season we get knocked out in Q2. So we'll start from P15 tomorrow. And here are the Q3 results. And then you can see the qualifying results overall. And now we'll start the race. Hardware lights are on, and off we go for the German Grand Prix here in Aller Mobile. We get a good start, directly overtaking our teammate and trying around the outside on some other cars. And we are up to P12, no P11. We are up to P11 after 2 turns. Can we make up some more positions? And a slow Aston, so we are up to P10 after 3 turns. And huge dive bomb Can we make up some more places? We cut the turn a bit, but we'll stay in P10. A slow McLaren on the inside, and he squeezes us off the track. We nearly lose the car, and a Red Bull overtakes us instead, and we are down to P11 again. Now into the stadium section we go. Can we overtake the Red Bull? Yes, we can, and also trying to overtake the McLaren. So we are up to P9 now. Now in the end of lap 1, we're in P9. But it's difficult to have the traction in turns on these mediums. The AI gets that traction really quick. And Alpine got spun out, and we are up to P8 suddenly. Good effort till now, I would say. And also setting a purple sector. But this means we're quick for now. I don't know for how long we will be quick, but at least for now we are quick. Defending the inside, but braking too late. And we run onto the gravel and lose 4 positions. And we're down to P12. No, just because of defending, and you can't see the marks on the brake marks on the outside. Directly overtaking one driver, and we're up to P11 and trying to fight for the final points. And there's a safety car. For I don't know for what. But 2 laps later, or was it 3 laps? The safety car ends, and we crashed into the Aston, and he did some dancing moves. And now the race starts again, and we are in P10, trying to make up some more moves. In front of us an Aston, and behind us an Aston. But the AI is somehow quick on the straights. Alonso trying to make a move on the inside of the chicane, a dive bomb on Perez. Can we get ourselves involved in that battle? Not now still, but in the end of the lap maybe. We're catching up to them very fast. But now they are not fighting anymore, so then they don't lose too much time. Now into the stadium section, trying to make a dive on inside, but instead Perez attacks Alonso, and so he can stay ahead. And coming to the end of lap 7 onto lap 8, we are still in P10. Can you make some moves? To turn 1 we go. And suddenly they are slow. A Mercedes came back onto the track and slowed down both of them. So we are up to P7. Can we stay ahead? The Mercedes directly overtakes us, and while braking I brake too late, much too late. And we overshoot it into the gravel. And we lose so many places, and we are down to last place. The gravel stopped our car so much, but 1 lap later we gain some positions back, and we're up to P15 again. But can we still get some points in this race? This was a very big mistake, but hopefully we can still get into the points. Let's see. At least we're now on the pack again, behind the other drivers. 5 more positions and we will end up in the points again. So let's see what we can do. Alpha Tauri and the Alpine fighting, and we nearly lose the car on the exit of this turn. And now overtaking Alpine, and then overtake AlphaTauri through the stadium section, and we're up to P13 again. So not that bad, but we could have been much higher in the positions. And a Ferrari spun out, and we get one more free position, so we are up to P12. And the personal best first sector. But the AlphaTauri makes a huge dive and squeezes us off the track, nearly off the track, and so he gets through. What an aggressive move from the AlphaTauri. A lap later, I think, or isn't it a lap later? At least we're now trying to overtake the AlphaTauri. And two drivers are pitting, Antonelli and Alonso are pitting, so we will be up in P10. Finally we are in the points again, but for how long? I think not long, yeah. The AlphaTauri overtakes us directly in turn 1, because we don't fight him in turn 1. And he's so much faster than us. You can see how much he drove away from us. And the Alpine makes contact with us while trying overtaking us. A lap later a Mercedes came to the pits, so we are up to P10 again. But now with Alpine and Ferrari directly behind us. Can we stay ahead of them? To secure us a point, at least until the pit stops. Can we stay ahead? We try to defend the inside of this turn, but he tries it on the outside and gets a better run and overtakes us. So we are down to P11 again. But can we stay with him? Can we stay with him and get the DRS in the next lap? We try to make a dive in the stadium turn and can overtake him. But now onto the DRS straight. He will have DRS. Can he overtake us, or we can stay ahead? But now we cut the turn a bit too much, and we clip the curb, and the curb sends us flying. We make two 360 turns and end up in P14, 4 places down where we were. So again a small handicap which may cost us the points, but we'll see. We rejoined in P14, and now 2 Saubers and a Merc behind us. So what can we do? In lap 14 we try to overtake a McLaren on the inside, and he sends us wide, sends us onto the grass and directly pits. Oh nice. So we are up to P14 again. 1 lap later we don't cut the turn anymore so much, so the curb doesn't send us to somewhere else. But now 2 Saubers behind me, and Alpine suddenly is in front of us. Probably he spun out. But I'm trying now to defend the inside from the Saubers. Really late defending, but it worked, and we will stay ahead for at least this lap. So on to lap 16. A Haas pitted, so we are up to P12. And in the end of the lap we caught up to the Alpine and the McLaren. making a move on the inside of this turn on the Alpine, and we got him, and 2 personal best sectors, and some other drivers are pitting now, so we will be up in P9, P8. That's again a fine result, but we still didn't pit. But at least we got the Alpine, who is now overtaking us with the DRS, and we are down to P9 again. So can we overtake him somewhere? Into the stadium section we go once again. Can we now overtake him? Yes, we can. So we are up to P8 again. And our tires are really dead. For the first time in his career, I get to see how the tires, how dead they are. And the Alpine went to the pits, and we caught up to the McLaren. What will he do? What will we do? 1 lap later, we're directly behind him. We try it on the inside to overtake him, but he hangs. No, he doesn't hang around the outside. We can stay ahead. And in this lap, we will pit. I think it's 2 laps later than the Alpine. And Ocon stayed ahead. I think it's Ocon. Or is it Gasly? I don't know. At least the Alpine is in front of us. And we came out in front of our teammate. And some laps later, we caught up to the Alpine. It's Pierre Gasly. Can we now make a move? By the way, we came out in P15. And we made the move, and we're up to P14 now. So can we also stay ahead of him to make some further moves? We set a purple final sector. That's good. But running wide through turn 1, so he gets ahead of us again. And we brake too late and run over the gravel. But we have got the DRS. And again, a lap later or 2, we caught up to him again. But we crashed, we tapped his rear, so he will stay ahead for this lap. Can we make a move somewhere? We will have to make the move, otherwise we can't make any other moves by the other cars and no points. And again the curb clips us because we cut the first turn and we hit the wall, but luckily no damage on, so we don't get any damage. But we don't lose so much time, just a bit of the time, which will cost us the move probably in this lap. But now, can we make a move on the inside? Yes, finally we can make up the move again. But can we stay ahead for this time? I don't know. The Alpine directly behind us. Can he make a move again on us? Good run through turn 1 this time. But he tries it on the inside, he makes a dive bomb. We give each other plenty of room. So can we stay ahead with overtake mode activated? Can we stay ahead? We try to defend the inside that he can't overtake us. And we brake a bit early, but not too early. And so was it now finally. Can we finally break away from the DRS to the Alpine? Yes, we can. And 2 laps later, or 3 laps, we caught up to a Ferrari, to Leclerc, who spun away earlier in the race, if you still remember. And now we'll fight against him for P13. Not a really good position. I remember some races ago, or even in another career, we fought against him for P3 and now fighting for P13. At least for now we'll stay ahead. And a huge dive bomb from him on the inside of turn 3, or is it turn 2, I don't know. And he has got a DRS and we hasn't got any DRS left. So we will have to let him go for this lap at least. I hope we can re-overtake him. Some turns later we overtake him into the stadium section and we're up to P13 again. But can we now break away from him, or will he still be in our DRS? I hope not, but we'll see. And to the start finish line we go. For this lap we're safe at least. Let's see what he will do in the next laps. Now we will defend the inside and he tries it on the outside this time. We brake much earlier than him and we try to send him wide, but he sends us wide instead and has got the DRS, so he will be in front of us again. But now we'll tuck into his slipstream and with overtake mode, can we make a dive bomb? No, we can't. Too less trust in the brakes because overshooting it already 2 times before. So now we try into the stadium section. And now finally we got him. Can we now stay ahead of him? In the meanwhile we are in lap 30 on to 31 of 34 laps. So 3 laps to go. And now he tries it on the inside of turn 1. And now he clips the crabs clips him. So he spins out and we run wide through turn 1 in the meanwhile. Here you can see how he spun out. And with 3 laps to go, can we make up some more moves? Alonso 2.7 seconds ahead, and 2 laps later we overtake him, and further 2 laps later we caught up to Kevin Magnussen and we're in the last lap. Can we make a last lap move? A huge dive bomb on the inside, and the race engineer tells us to pit from where this came from, but we will end up in P11. So solid race for us. My teammate ends up in P16. So not a good result for him as always. And in the Drivers' Championships, Piastri moves up 2 places with his 5th place in the race. And in the Constructors' Championships, nothing changed. So thanks for watching and goodbye.